In this lesson, we're going to talk about troubleshooting errors in SSIS. We're going to view errors in the Progress tab. We're also going to view errors in the Execution Results tab. And we're going to show how to troubleshoot errors. Here I have a blank package, and I'm going to drag out an Execute SQL task. I'm going to right click and go to Edit. I'm going to connect to the AdventureWorks database, 2008. And for this SQL statement, I'm going to say select 1. Click OK. Notice at the top there is no tab to the right of the Package Explorer yet. And that's because I have not executed the package. I'll click the green button to debug it. And now you can see we have a Progress tab that has appeared. I'm going to click on the Progress tab. And we can see all the pertinent information of when the package ran and any messages from the package. At this time there are no error messages. I'm going to go back to my control flow, stop debugging. I'm going to right click on the Execute SQL task, and I'm going to change it to Select A so we get an error message. I'll run this package again. Notice the Progress tab is there. We click on Progress, and now we have an error message that has appeared. And it says executing the query Select A failed with the following error: invalid column name A. So if we read the entire error message, we can see that it's very easy to determine what the problem is and what happened inside of our package or our task. Go back to the control flow. I'm going to click Stop Debugging. Even after we've stopped debugging the package, we can still see those results. Here we see Execution Results. So when you stop the package from debugging, the Progress tab turns from Progress to Execution Results. And here we can see the same error message that we saw earlier. Now when looking for an error message, you want to look for this symbol, the red circle with the red exclamation point in the middle. Most of the time those are going to hold the information that you need to troubleshoot your package. You'll also be able to tell which task the errors occurred in. Now with a package like this, there's only one task inside of here, so it's very easy to determine where the error message is coming from. But you can imagine if you had hundreds of tasks, it may be hard to track down that error message. With the execution results, it makes it easy. You can collapse tasks that are not having a problem and expand the other ones to view the error messages in them. In the Try It section, we're going to debug a package with errors. We're going to try to find all of the errors, we're going to fix those errors, and we're going to attempt to run the package with no errors. Here in Visual Studio, I've got Lesson 39 open that has the errors on it. I'm going to click the green arrow to debug the package, and we'll see we receive an error message right away. This is a package validation error message. And it says it's failed to lock the variable user str name for read access. The variable cannot be found. So we click OK. Right click and go to Variables, and we can see that our variable has the wrong name. Instead of str names, it should be just the str name. I'll close this. We'll debug the package again. Now we can see we don't have an error message that pops up, but if we click on the Progress tab, we notice we do have errors here. And it says select top 1 names from AdventureWorks 2008 has failed with the following message: invalid column name names. Let's go back to the control flow. We'll stop the debugging. I'll right click on my Execute SQL task and go to Edit. Click on the ellipse next to my SQL statement. And we can see the select statement is selecting the top 1 names from the production.product table, and it's ordering by names. While I happen to know that names is not correct, it's not plural, it's just name. So I'll take the S off of the column name and the order by. Click OK, click OK. We'll run the package again. My Execute SQL task is now green, indicating success. My script task is red. I'll go to Progress again. and now I have a new error message. And this says the element cannot be found in a collection. So there's an element that my script task is looking for that doesn't exist. We'll stop the debugging. We'll take a look at the script task and see what it's looking for. Inside of Edit Script, we see it's got a message box, DTS variables, name.value. Well, the name of the variable is not names, it's str name. We'll save this and close it. And in the read-only variables, I need to pass in that variable also. So I'll click on the drop-down menu and click on str name, click OK, click OK. Run the package again, and now we can see adjustable rates in our pop-up box, which is what we wanted in the first place. So our package has run successfully with no errors. In this lesson we showed how to troubleshoot errors. We showed how to view errors in the Progress tab and in the Execution Results tab, and we showed how to troubleshoot those errors.